I am intervention. And ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Mr. Intervention back again. And this will be season number 2 for Joseph Burns and the Atlanta Falcons. We're going to take a look at the career stats for the rookie season. Joseph Burns ended up with 1,860 total yards receiving out of 58 catches, 19 touchdowns. So the most touchdowns by a rookie in the league. We'll take a look at a few things here. Still got some traits that we'll definitely need to work with, especially consistency, as the career stats for the rookie season was basically wonderful. His longest catch being a 96-yard touchdown that he had at some point. Take a look at the contract. We got 1 year left on the contract. He's getting $21 million for his first contract, so definitely something to write home about there. Awards for the first season: drafted 3rd round, 68th overall, so let's just say that was a steal for Atlanta. Offensive Rookie of the Year, Most Valuable Player of the NFC, the Pro Bowl. Was Wide Receiver of the Year, Offensive Rookie of the Year, Offensive Player of the Year, and as we said, Wide Receiver of the Year. So definitely was a great year for Joseph Burns there. We'll be getting into things here in a little bit. The first game is going to be up against New Orleans, but the first thing we want to do, let's take a look at the depth chart and see what we got going on here, as quarterback Matt Ryan is going to be starting yet again. We have Tyrell Tate, who was drafted by the Falcons in the draft. We have Michael Turner returning back to main starting status. Pierre Thomas, the backup. They've got Jacquizz Rodgers and then Jason Snelling, all there just in case. Henry Hynoski is going to be the main fullback for the team today. Then obviously Joseph Burns at the top wide receiver spot with Roddy White, Julio Jones, and Kerry Meir, and Cameron Milano is going to be our tight end at the main spot with Bo Scaife and Zach Nunley. Left tackle spot, we've got Sam Baker. We have left guard Justin Blaylock. Center Todd McClure is going to be the one leading the charge there with Harvey Dahl. And the right tackle is going to be Tyson Clabo. Left in on defensive side, Cliff Matthews with Clayton Durham as well. We got D tackles, Jonathan Babineau, Corey Peters, the top two guys that'll be on the line there with Ahmed Brooks behind him. Middle linebacker Curtis Lofton will be leading the charge, and then Sean Weatherspoon on the other side on the right. Cornerbacks Brent Grimes, Dunta Robinson, and Dominic Frank's going to be out there on the field to do their best, with Chris Owens lining up at the free safety spot. Strong safety spot is going to be William Moore, backed up by Kyle McCarthy in case he's needed. David Akers is going to be the kicker for us, and Matt Bosher is going to be the punter for the Atlanta Falcons in this season. Probably should have did that in the first season, but that's all right. We will get to the action, and that is next. So the first game of the new season is going to be back in Atlanta. So home game here. This is going to be up against Drew Brees and the New Orleans Saints. So a good challenge for game number 1. So a number of things that are going to have to be worked on. And one thing for sure is going to have to be the accuracy of Matt Ryan as he throws a pick 6 in the first drive of the new season. So things are not looking so good right now. Second drive here, going to drop that one off to Keith Meir with his first catch of the day. So Meir's going to allow the team to go downfield after a number of runs and everything. A little play action fake, and referee's going to say that he got both feet in with the football. That's a touchdown, and that will tie the football game up here in the second quarter. Later in the second quarter, looking to try and see if he can get open. Burns on the left-hand side, but Matt Ryan's going to throw this one deep, and that one incomplete. Could not find the tight end there. Now Ryan's been trying to find some new targets this year, and he's going to find Scaife over the middle. That's going to be a catch there for him. Number 85 is going to be a big threat for sure. As Matt Ryan in the shotgun here on this one. Late in the second. Trying to see if he can get a score before the half end. But that pass is underthrown and knocked down by the cornerback as Burns was trying to get open there on the stop route and was not quite as open as we would have hoped. Burns looking to try and get the football here. He's going to bring that one down inside the 5, so that'll make it first and goal there as he got in front of the D-back with ease on that catch. So second and goal now. They're going to look to throw here and going to find the receiver in the end zone. That's going to be a touchdown. Then again, the air, as that is going to be giving the Falcons the lead. So still in the lead here, starting off in the third quarter. Falcons going to throw that one. Turner's going to catch that one, and he's going to stiff arm a man and keep it rumbling near midfield. And that's going to be his first catch for 23 yards. Michael Turner definitely is a threat. He just has been having trouble running today. As that one is going to be picked off, that is another pick by Tracy Porter. That man is always dangerous. Saints, however, cannot score on that as now 4 minutes left in the third. Burns jammed up on the left-hand side, but he's able to get open over the middle, and that is going to be a catch. That's his third for 69 yards and a new set of downs. Matt Ryan looking to see if he can make something happen here out of single back. He's going back to pass. He'll throw that one to Burns. Burns with a hop, skip, and a jump, and he's going to land past the 40 for another first down, now over 70 yards on the day. Going out formation here, going to hand that off to Michael Turner. Turner's going to make a bit of a move, and he will get the first down as Wilson makes the tackle. Back to pass here on this one in the fourth quarter, as that is going to be Scaife that finds enough room to get the catch. He has been having a big day today as he gets the first down. Tie ball game now late in the game as things are getting heated as Burns catches that one in the left side of the field. That's going to be a huge touchdown. Justin Burns scoring again, and that's going to leave 3:29 left in the game, and the Falcons will find a way to hang on to this as they will win it. The score of 28-21 after a series of scoring. So Atlanta is going to move from their hometown. They're going to head north to Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin, where they have got to take on the always dangerous Green Bay Packers, led by Aaron Rodgers. So the Packers ready to stand tough on their home field as things get started early. 7-7 here in the second quarter. Burns looking to try and get open on the left-hand side. Matt Ryan's accuracy problems continue as he overthrows his man by about 10-15 yards. Shotgun here late in the second. Burns trying to get open, trying to go deep. That was going to be dropped off by Meir. Meir's going to have that one for his first catch and close to a first down. 3rd and 4 in this situation here. Ryan looking, and he's going to get destroyed. A big sack there, and that's not going to help things out at all. Packers take the lead 14-7 as Ryan looking over the middle. That's going to be intercepted by Collins as he just stepped in front of that one easily. Packers running away with this game now 21-7 as Ryan throws that one into a crowd. The placement of that football was nowhere near where it needed to be. The Packers score yet again, 28-7 now the score. Falcons are losing this football game easily as Collins steps in front of yet another football. That's his second interception. And that's going to cause problems for this team as Ryan looking to go deep, and that one just out of reach of Julio Jones, as that is going to be incomplete. Burns looking to try and break free here. Muir is going to get that one. He's going to take that inside the 40 to about the 35-yard line as time ticking down. Obviously, Falcons don't have enough time to turn this game around, and Burns trying to spin around and make that catch, but he just cannot get it. That's incomplete. 20 seconds left in the game. Falcons looking to try and redeem themselves with some kind of score. That's not going to happen when you kiss the grass. And that's going to be the final score as the Packers dominating this game on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively, as the Packers give the Falcons their first loss. They'll be 1-1 now as Nick Collins gets player of the game with 2 interceptions. Now traveling to the deep west over to Oakland, California. It's going to be the Oakland Raiders facing off against the Atlanta Falcons in this game. Raiders, one of those teams that are kind of stuck in mediocrity at this point, as the Falcons having a bit of the same problem. They can get some wins here, but they just can't make things happen as Ryan misses his target by about 5 yards. Man, Ryan back to pass and shotgun. He's going to find Burns on the left-hand side. Burns fighting for the corner. He's going to get shoved out of bounds at about the 1 or the half-yard line. So first and goal here, they're going to hand that one off to Turner. Turner's going to plow through the linebacker and get the score on the very next play. Michael Turner putting some points on the board for the Falcons as the Raiders looking to try and make something happen in this football game. They're just not going to be able to do it if Turner's going to be running that dangerous today. Start of the second quarter as Burns is going to catch that one close to the marker. That's going to be the second catch for 42 yards in a tie ball game. Second quarter nearing an end there. Going to throw that one to Julio Jones, but Julio cannot hang on to it. He's going to drop that. That's going to be incomplete. Then Matt Ryan in shotgun. He's going to find Joseph Burns cutting across over the middle. That's going to be a catch for 9 yards as they will call a timeout. That's the first timeout of the half. As Burns is going to break free on this one, he's going to find nothing but the black of the end zone, and he's going to slide himself into the end zone. He just wanted to let everybody know that, you know what, he's just here to play some football. As he gets away from his corner, throws the hand up, and he says, I'm wide open, and you know what, I'm so open, I'm safe. As that is going to be a score. Falcons leading 14-7 now in the third quarter. Burns watches Muir catch another one as he's got his first catch of the game here. And now third quarter with about 3:16 left. Burns is going to get wide open. Matt Ryan's going to find him quickly. He's going to get taken down at the edge of the red zone there. That's his 5th catch of the game. As Joseph Burns has been doing good now, 120 yards and a score, averaging about 24 yards per catch. 2:56 left in this one. And Burns is trying to find an opening, and Route is going to step right in front of that one. He's going to get shoved out as Matt Ryan has just been having trouble placing the ball exactly where he needs to, as that pick will allow Oakland to get a score. That one's overthrown just a bit as Burns was attempting to get open on that one. And sadly, the Raiders unable to come back from their deficit. Atlanta will win it 14-10 as they close this one out. So Atlanta getting back to the winning ways. They just have to keep it as Joseph Burns ends the day with 5 catches, 120 yards, and the score. So going back home to Atlanta, Georgia, Falcons looking to try and see what they can do against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and Josh Freeman and company. So can the defense make some things happen? That's been a bit of a question, especially from last year, but will this year be any different? Well, we'll find out. First drive here for Atlanta. No score. Turner's going to cut through a few holes, and he's going to find some running room. That's 11 yards easily. So he looks like he wants to do a lot of big running today as he's going to get the fake there. Burns was completely open, and Matt Ryan missed him by about 5 yards in the other direction. So shotgun again for Ryan. Ryan's looking. He's going to throw that one to Burns, and Burns caught right there in the middle. That's 12 yards. They'll have to actually settle for a field goal since they cannot get the first. Turner's going to break free. And if he had another block downfield, if Burns could have held his man, that would have been a huge one. As Burns is going to catch this one over the middle, a drag route that's going to find the length of the field. That's going to be a big gain now with 28 yards out of 2 catches. And a first down for Burns as you take a look at the replay here. He just cuts across. He gets wide open, and Matt Ryan just lays it in the breadbasket. So it's a first down. Continuing the drive here in the first as Matt Ryan goes back to pass. He's looking for the end zone, and that is overthrown as the corner nearly had an interception attempt there. Still up 3-0 here, continuing the drive. That's going to be dropped off to Burns, and Burns is going to fumble the football as Follett is going to get on that one. That is going to be a turnover, and something we normally don't see is Joseph Burns dropping the football after he grabbed it. But this is what we do see is Joseph Burns gets open just enough to make that catch. That's going to be 4 catches, 80 yards as Tampa Bay with the lead now, 7-3 with 2 minutes left in the game as Matt Ryan looking deep for Julio Jones, and Jones cannot reel that in. That is going to be incomplete as he was trying to find the corner of the end zone. So 1st and 10 here at the 24-yard line. Ryan going to fake the handoff, and Burns gets just enough room to get that football. That's a touchdown as Joseph Burns puts the Falcons back in the lead there. So a new drive for Atlanta has them pushed all the way back inside their own red zone, all the way back to the goal line as Atlanta leading that one 10-7. Now 14-10 as Tampa Bay is able to lead a drive in the third and get the lead back. That's going to be a deep pass. They're looking for Julio Jones, and he has got that one. That is going to be a big catch for 44 yards as Jones reels that one in. A rare catch for him as he has been relegated to decoys. Turner's going to cut upfield, nearly broke the whole thing, and he's now got 69 yards on that. Take it down inside the 5, 1st and goal. Atlanta will get a field goal out of that one, but still down by 1 point as Julio Jones again rocked on that one. He's going to drop the football, and that'll be incomplete. A little over 5 minutes to go as Burns finds the opening in the backfield. He's going to run past the safeties, and he's going to get the football. That's going to be a huge touchdown for Atlanta as they retake the lead, now 19-14. As you see, Joseph Burns was coming across, and he decided to make it into a deep post, and nobody was able to grab him as he scores. Now going for 2 here on this one, 19-14. Ryan in shotgun. He's going to go back to pass. He's going to look for Julio Jones in the back of the end zone. Jones will reel that in. That is going to be 2. That'll make it 21-14, so a 7-point lead for Atlanta. Tampa Bay comes back and is able to score in this one. Now 21-21 as Joseph Burns trying to break his man deep, and he's going to get an opportunity, and it is going to be underthrown, and Harris is going to step in front of it. That is an interception. And somehow, someway, Atlanta will pull this football game out of their backside. This is going to be a win for them as they defeat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers by the skin of their teeth. Joseph Burns will get player of the game with 6 catches, 166 yards, and 2 touchdowns in this one. As we take a look at the receiving's best in the league so far, as you can see, Andre Johnson, Wes Welker, Brandon Marshall, Reggie Wayne, Greg Jennings, Santana Moss, and Joseph Burns all up there as some of the best in the league, as Andre Johnson has been playing out of his mind. He has got 7 touchdowns on the year. Now the standings after 4 weeks of football, as we take a look here, the AFC North, the Bengals have a couple of games of a lead there over the Ravens. The Titans leading theirs by a game over the Colts. While the East, the Dolphins have a game over the Jets. They are doing everything they possibly can. Their Chargers are winning this one by a bit. Bears have the North in the NFC. In the South, the Falcons have it by, thanks to the divisional wins. Giants are leading over the Redskins, while in the West, the Rams have it tied or nearly tied up with the Cardinals and 49ers. Coming back to Atlanta, Georgia, it is definitely time for some football as the Kansas City Chiefs, a team who has been on a skid for a while, trying to see if they can get themselves into the win column more than not, as they are leading this one 7-0. Joseph Burns on a stop route there. He's going to find room, and he's going to bring in the football for 13 yards and a new set of downs. So Joseph Burns is doing everything he possibly can in this game to see if he can give his team the win. As he finds the hole, the safety definitely pulling back because of the deep threat of Burns, and Burns decides he's just going to stop as Ryan throws that one. That one is an awkward pass that's going to miss his target, and that'll bring up 4th down. As the Chiefs starting to run away here, they have got the lead 21-7. Joseph Burns makes a catch over the middle, and that's going to give them a 1st down, but they've got to get some points, and they got to get it in a hurry. As Burns looking to go on a post route here, they're going to give him a chance, but the safety is right in front of it. If Joseph Burns hadn't been there, that might have been an interception. Still down 21-7. Matt Ryan going back to pass. He's going to be looking for Scaife. Scaife's going to break a tackle, and he's going to bring that one past the 40 and near midfield. His first catch will give him 17 yards on that one. Drive continuing here, 3rd down. As Matt Ryan looking deep, Joseph Burns says, we're not going to do the stop route this time. But Matt Ryan overthrows him by a good chunk. Kansas City Chiefs running away with this football game. This is now 35-7. Burns having to come back. He's going to actually undercut the safety, and he's going to find the football. Then he's going to use his speed and find the end zone. That's his 25th career touchdown. So nice seeing him getting those numbers, as sadly, this game looks like it is going to be out of reach. 30 seconds left in the game. Joseph Burns is going to get that catch deep. And the Falcons just looking to see if they can save face and get a score here. That pass is going to be a deep throw there. Joseph Burns will get that one right there at the red zone. That is going to be a 1st down. A deep 1st down, as Matt Ryan was somehow able to find the hands and puts that one right there in the pocket where he's supposed to. 13 seconds left in the game. Falcons are going to have this one on a loss. Burns trying to go over the middle, and Ryan throwing that from the back of the end zone, but that is not going to be what happens here, as the Falcons will walk away with a loss here in this game, as the Chiefs were just too much offensively to be able to be defeated, and the reason for that is their top star halfback Jamal Charles with 249 yards on the ground and 2 touchdowns. So now going down south to the deep south, Louisiana Superdome in New Orleans, for the rematch of the Drew Brees and Matt Ryan matchup. Falcons looking to see if they can get another win against the black and gold as things open up. First off, Matt Ryan in shotgun. He's going to find his new favorite target, Meir, over the middle. That's going to be 11 yards and a first down there. Matt Ryan hoping he can have some better accuracy situations in this game. Fake to Turner there. Matt Ryan's going to step to the right, and he's going to give that one to Scaife. Scaife is going to find the football 13 yards later, and that is going to be a first down. Now a designed play to go to Michael Turner. Turner's going to cut upfield. He's going to make some moves, and his speed will get him all the way down inside the 10 for a first and goal situation. Now with 24 yards on the day. Couple of failed runs later, third and goal now as Matt Ryan looking for a target. Justin Burns stops and he's going to try and get open, but Ryan unable to find the target. They'll have to settle for a field goal and they will get it. So they're leading 3-0 now. As we look to the second quarter, Justin Burns with a good block on the far right, but Turner having to cut back inward. He's got 45 yards on the day so far. As Falcons continuing the drive, Burns will get open over the middle there, and he's going to fight his way hard inside the 30. Now his first catch for 21 yards on that one, so a very good job about getting open there. So now second down here, Justin Burns is on a streak. He's actually going to decide, you know what, a stop route would be a really good idea right here. So he stops and gets the football. That's going to be a great catch for Burns. Now he's second on the day, as they're looking to try and find the end zone in this one. Good fake there to Turner as Burns will catch it, and Burns has been having trouble catching the ball short of the intended target. He has done so in the last two seasons with Rodgers. Jaquez Rodgers is going to get the football. He's going to say, you know what, I got this, guys. He's going to run into the end zone. That's going to be a score. Atlanta's going to get that. They're also going to tack on a field goal as well later on in the game, as it's now 13-0. Joseph Burns will catch that one past the marker where he needed to be. That'll give him 54 yards on the day. So a good little play there as Burns is trying to rely on the stop route a bit more instead of always going deep. So third down situation here for Atlanta as they're trying to continue the drive. They've been successful so far in a number of drives, and they are able to complete that one. Milano is going to catch that one for 12 yards over the middle, and that's going to be a first down. Score now 13-3 as we're getting down to the last little bit. Matt Ryan overthrows Joseph Burns, who was wide open for a score. So Saints able to get a bit of scoring going for them as they're going to kick the onside kick. That's going to be illegal touching as it was not far enough downfield. So Atlanta is able to get the football, and they will close this football game out, winning it 20-10, as the Saints just do not have the Falcons' number this year at all. So Falcons hoping they can continue their pressure on the league, as Joseph Burns with 25 catches, 6 touchdowns, 660 yards on the year, as we go down south to the more tropical weather in Florida. Tampa Bay, the Raymond James Stadium, as taking on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, as this team can be a bit of a trouble at times. And Tampa Bay with the lead so far, 7-0. Turner's going to take the handoff. He's going to find plenty of room up the gut. Michael Turner with 27 yards on 2 carries, so starting off with a good average. However, scoreboard not looking good in the Falcons' favor, as Burns will fight off a man getting the catch there inside the red zone with a minute left in the half. 10-0. Burns' first catch of the day is a good one. So Burns looking to try and see if he can get open, and Scaife is going to get that one inside the 10. That's going to be past the marker for the first down. 38 seconds left in the half as Ryan looking over the middle. Burns will catch that one, but he's just shy of the end zone as he was trying to undercut the linebackers, Burns looking for opening on the outside, but Julio Jones finds the end zone in amongst the crowd. 10-7 now the score as the Falcons finally able to get on the board. Joseph Burns is hustling, but that ball is going to be overthrown by about 10 yards, maybe 15, as Joseph Burns has got a lot of speed, but not that much. He is not the Flash. He is not Sonic the Hedgehog. As that pass is going to be a deep one. Tried to go to Julio Jones, but Jones is going to be out of position for that one. That is incomplete. Matt Ryan back to passer. He's going to throw that one to Jones, though, and that one be caught over the middle. That is going to be a first down, but Tampa Bay running away with this football game 24-7 as it is getting late in the day, as that one's going to be thrown to Meir. Meir's going to get it over the middle. But with 5 minutes left in the game, I don't think the Falcons could make 3 scores this quickly, not when they have to fight off the Tampa Bay offense. Burns with a stop and go route here, as that is just going to be a deep throw that is not going to be connected. 24-7 still the score as Ryan looking to try and punch this one in. He's going to hand it off to Turner, who's making all kinds of moves. That is going to be a huge run there for him. Now trying to close up this drive here. Burns goes over the middle, and he's going to get the football. Then he's going to find just enough room to cut up field, and then he will get into the end zone. That'll put the Falcons within 10. Now the Falcons on a turnover, able to get the football. They actually have a chance, or at least they had it, until Jackson got in the way. That is going to be an interception for him. Tampa Bay unable to score on that turnover, so they're looking to see if they can make a stop on defense. And with Matt Ryan throwing that badly, it's maybe going to happen. And, well, to tell you the truth, it will happen. Tampa Bay's going to walk away with the victory in this one, as Atlanta just cannot get out of its own way at times, as Tenard Jackson player of the game with a tackle and an interception. As we take a look at the receiving threats over the league over these last few weeks, Andre Johnson with 7 touchdowns, 865 yards. Burns was 706 with 7 touchdowns. Reggie Wayne's got 3 touchdowns, 674. Brandon Marshall with 650. As you can see, Greg Jennings is the biggest scoring threat of the league, as he's got 9 touchdowns and 552 yards. So more of a compact receiver in place of the yards. Atlanta, Georgia, the site of this one, as this will be a home game, and looking to try and get a little luck here, going with the old school red with the red helmets, as hoping the 70s luck can bring a big win here, is trying to take on Tim Tebow and the Denver Broncos, as Michael Turner will get that out of the backfield. That is going to be a good run there, as they'll get the first down after a small loss there. Second down. Going to throw this one to a wide open Scaife. Scaife has got room to run. He's going to get deep into the territory, as that was a 40-plus yard scamper off the catch, and that's going to lead to a huge first down. 3rd and 3 now in this situation. Ryan looking for the end zone. That's going to be intercepted by Champ Bailey, and Champ Bailey is on his horse. But who's going to run him down? Joseph Burns will catch him before the 30-yard line, and then Champ goes down with an injury. Ball game tied at 14-all with 2:01 left in the half, as Burns trying to break past his man. He will do so, but he's not going to be able to get past everybody. He will make the deep catch, and that's going to be enough for a huge first down. Next play here after 2-minute warning. Burns again trying to find room there, and Burns will get that one. That is laid gently into the hands. Joseph Burns walks away with a touchdown there. Still leading here with about 15 seconds left. Going to throw that one to Julio Jones. Jones is going to catch that one with 13 seconds left in midfield. Can they get another score? As a few plays later, not able to do anything, so they're going to try a deep Hail Mary. This one's going to go for the end zone, and it is too congested to be able to do anything there. Falcons still in the lead. Burns will get that catch over the middle, and then it's going to be 3 catches for 78 yards and a new first down. Well, on the next play, going to be a play action, and that is going to take way too long as Fields gets in the backfield and puts that drive to an end. Play early. Next play, Ryan looking for Burns, but he throws that one way too short and in the direction of the safety, not the receiver. Going to hand that one off to Turner. Turner's going to find a hole where there was no hole, and he's going to put that one downfield. He's got 40 yards on the day. So a little over 4 yards to carry there, but Denver's actually going to walk away with a victory here. So Tim Tebow magic definitely working for the Broncos at the moment at least. So stick around the channel, see how the season's going to go. Appreciate you watching. Hope you have a great rest of your day. May God bless you. Take care.